Hello, my name is Fatima Suleiman, welcoming you to special report on Agricultural Research Council of Nigerian Television. In a bid to enhance agricultural research and food security, the Executive Secretary of Agricultural Research Council of Nigeria, Dr. Abubakar Adamu Daban, is engaging the Nigcomsat to boost agricultural output through efficient media delivery, post-harvest handling.
The distinguished Managing Director, members of the management, distinguished colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. I'm delighted to lead this delegation from the Agricultural Research Council of Nigeria on this Courtsey visit to Nigerian Communication Satellite Limited. On behalf of the Council, I sincerely thank the management and staff of Nigcomsat for the warm receptions accorded to us. This visit is particularly significant as it comes at a time when the federal government of Nigeria, under the visionary leadership of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, is implementing the Renew Hope agenda with strong emphasis on food security, economic diversification, digital transformation, job creation, and national productivity. Those priorities align closely with the receptive mandate of Arcn and import and strengthen the resilience of our agricultural partnership in the face of climate change. Nigcomsat occupies a strategic national role in advancing Nigeria's digital economy and space technology aspiration, particularly through satellite communication, broadband connectivity, and geospatial application. Those capabilities are increasingly critical to modern agricultural and rural development. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, achieving sustainable food security under the New Europe agenda require data-driven decision-making, climate-smart agriculture, and technology-enhanced decision services. Satellite technology provides powerful tools for addressing some of the most pressing challenges facing Nigerian agriculture today, including unpredictable weather pattern, flood and drought, pest and diseases surveillance, land use planning, and efficient management of irrigations and other resources. It is in this context that Arcn and Nigcomsat as a natural and strategic partner through collaboration, we can harness satellites, imageries, remote sensing, and communication platform to the following: support early warning system for climate and disaster risk management. 2. To improve crop monitoring, yield forecasting, and soil assessment. 3. Strengthen research output and extension delivery, especially to the farmers in underdeserved and hard to reach rural communities. Building the capacity of agriculture researchers and young professionals in geospatial and digital agricultural technology. Such collaboration will not only enhance agricultural research and productivity, but will also contribute to youth engagement, skills development, and job creation, which are critical pillars of the current administration's economic agenda. At this juncture, I wish to further appreciate the management director and the entire members of Nigcomsat for their support and understanding in allowing the Arcn to be an air always, to serve the numerous Nigerian farmers who are eager to get first-hand information on the new agricultural technologies development by our researchers. This courtesy visit therefore provide a valuable opportunity to exchange ideas, to identify areas of synergies, and exploit structural institutional partnership that will deliver measurable impact. Arcn is particularly interested in partnership with the translate technology and research into practical solutions and benefit farmers, agro-based, and policymakers. In conclusion, I wish to reaffirm our Arcn commitment to inter-agency collaboration as a key strategy to national development. We are all confident that that a strong partnership with Nigcomsat will contribute significantly to the realization of the federal government objective in agricultural science, technology, and innovation. Once again, I thank the management and staff of Nigcomsat for hosting us. I look forward to fulfill discussion and positive outcome from the engagement. Thank you, and may our collective effort yield abundant hope and lasting impact for our nation.
The Director General of Nigcomsat, Mrs. Jane Idehe, appreciated the ARCN and emphasized the need to support President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's aim to boost food security.
Here for in my office, she knows there's a board on my office. We did a session last year and we were listing all the possible government agencies we want to engage, those we think we can add value. And I believe you sit under the Ministry of Agriculture. It's a big. And I say that not just because you mentioned, the Renewed Hope agenda. His Excellency the Presidency says, really boosting agriculture and food security is important. But we know if you go down to 6 and 7, he also says industrialization, because he recognizes that to do that, you also need technology. Either in communicating like you do, to communicate the work that is being done, in actually even doing the work, precision agriculture, smart agriculture, you actually need technology. If not, you cannot create that productivity or efficiency you want to see. So we recognize that the digital economy will support the sectors to achieve their goal. It is not isolated. It's like everything is connected in a way, you understand?
Yeah.
You are telling your farmers to research and come up with enhanced ideas. Then they tell you they want to use IoT to track different things on their massive farmland, or their cattle, or their fish, or whatever it is they're doing. That's technology. And they still have to transmit it. You tell them to use tractors and they tell you, okay, yes, but we want the tractors connected so we can track. There is so much technology can do to enhance agriculture. So I definitely agree with you. For what you are trying to do, you would also need, even not directly for you, because you use it to communicate, but the people which you're trying to push their message will need technology. It's that technology that brings out sometimes the innovation they're looking for in the work. So I agree. But when I told you that it's like being pushed by all corners, and this morning, I don't know if you guys saw that, before you came, there were some bankers in the room. Now those bankers are kind of tied to Murphy. So Nigcomsat is a government entity owned by Murphy, Ministry of Finance Incorporated. And one of the biggest discussions we've been having is how do we ensure that we make this place profit driven so the government gets value, commercialize this asset. There was a big announcement yesterday, I don't know if you guys heard it, that the government has approved to launch 2 new satellites. The bigger discussion at the back, which some reason in the back, how do we ensure that it is sustainable this time around? When we put that money, can we get money out too? Because that money we put in, if we get it out, we can invest it in other places. That is the big discussion Murphy has been having with us. In short, we have, I don't know the team here, we have gone to do financial modeling. They want to see that we really understand that if they go at it again, you must bring value to the government. So it's just to put context to say it's not like we just woke up one day and we tell people we want to cut you off, we don't pay. It's because we have also a higher power asking that you need to deliver. You are the foremost provider in this market. You should take not just the market share, but you should return value. If you return value, we will keep investing. And they are very right. If you go to other nations, Egypt and all, the government satellite operator is normally the largest operator, doing quite a lot of work for the government, but bringing value as well for the government. So I wanted to share this context so you also see that the bigger picture gives you context. That said, it doesn't stop us from collaborating. It doesn't stop us from communicating because we also understand some of your challenges. If you tell me your money is stuck in account, then I understand. If you tell a private sector, they don't get
You
it
don't get.
because they're like, you're the government, go there and get the money. And you are the only, me, I'm the only one that understand when you tell me it's stuck. I know why it's stuck and why it's being delayed. But we're also trying to create a balance there. We would understand if you communicate, we will find a way to work with you. But it's so important to us. We don't want to do the same mistake like the last time because we have been forewarned strictly. We even had to put things in place to ensure this was not, and we report it. Our debt profile, they want to see it. They worry when it's too high, and we are being forced to take action. So it's not like we don't want to work with other. We really, in short, our mandate is to support the government. It's really to support you. So, and that's why you see that even in our commercial office, it's not cutthroat. We're not trying to be rich overnight. We're trying to support government agencies, but make sure that we can run the place and give value to the government. You know, you have all your sister agencies, agricultural companies that come to you. We want to work with them. You can be the channel. You know, my team is here. We've been trying to access the Minister of Agriculture for a couple of months now. You can even make that happen because we had done some pilot for smart agriculture and they had shown interest. And we said, we even had a whole workshop with Murphy because Murphy, in trying to fund some of these large farms, has gathered them together and is looking for a way we can create a model to offer services. People that have, you know, like large, what they call that, when you put things, storage, there's something they call them, silos, especially in remote places, but there's no way to communicate. People that have large farms normally don't have good coverage because they're always in a place that is remote and nobody, you know, and then they want to do smart agriculture. They want to use their drones. They want to put IoT devices in the soil. They want to put RFID on the cattle. You know, they want to do all these things that will make the farm more efficient. But then there's no connectivity. And Murphy had asked us to put a model together. But we know that without the blessings of the minister, some of these things don't move. We have been engaged. I'm not complaining. I'm telling you the opportunities you have. We've been engaging the SSA to the minister because it was important that the minister see firsthand before we continue the discussion. But all the other, you know, the other agencies or the other ones that are coming by you, this is a great way we can support them. We don't shy away from the fact that we want to do it. The farm we did in Ogun State, 250 hectares or so, they didn't have to say much for us to show. Our discussion with government, you don't have to say. We actually want to do it because we are trying to also educate the populace on how you use technology in different sectors. So it's in our own benefit to do it. You know, to do it so that we can show that we can help you. You know, we were in Alu Farms in Jigawa early last year. And there was a lot of discussions and they saw all the ways we can help them. So what they do, they have connectivity for their, you know, greenhouse. But we're showing all the ways they can use it and we can help them. You talked about remote sensing. We have a sister agency in NASA that has the remote sensing satellite. There's so many ways they can use that data to help farmers. So in terms of collaborating, there's a lot, but I think it's just to sit down and be intentional. You know, you have access to that sector. We don't have access. I know my team had come and they said, Ma, we want to have a workshop this year for the agricultural sector. Because they believe if they showcase it, maybe people will, because sometimes you have to show and tell. That's what our kids do. You see that they will show how the thing is used. Maybe, and we would like to do that. Maybe we can do that in collaboration with you, and you can bring your sector partners because we want to do it because we believe if we do it, it's an easier way because we already created the package with Morphe. Offering them the package is easy once they can understand how the technology can be used for their farms, for fishing, whatever it is they are doing. So I think there's a lot of collaboration. We will be happy to sit down with you, hash out an MOU, and even decide because we really want to. They are so insistent they will do the workshop, but I know that if they do it alone, is of course if they do it in partnership, you can also bring the audience they want because they want a specific audience. They're not doing it for the whole country to show up.
Many thanks for staying with us as we brought ARCM moves to boost agriculture research with Nigcomsat.